Alright guys, Tyler Johnson here. I figured I would show you guys how I'm going to basically build out this self-cleaning head for my ASM G4XX. So I have a collection cup here and I have the lid here, and basically have everything that I think I'm going to need. I'm basically building this with you guys, and we'll see how it turns out. But basically what I'm going to do, guys, is thread all this stuff together, and I'll give you guys a quick show of what this thing's going to look like. Alright guys, so as you guys can see, basically these two parts right here thread apart, and we're going to punch a hole in here, and we'll put this in there. Now this part, guys, is the part that's going to be basically down inside the cone, and if you see these little 1/4-inch barb fittings, they're basically a spray nozzle. You can get these at any aquaponics store or grow shop. You know, you can try at Lowe's or Home Depot, but I doubt you'll find them there. But they work really good under low pressure, which is nice. So what I'll do, guys, is I'll go ahead and drill a series of holes here, and we'll super glue some in, and basically run this on a timer every hour. So I'm gonna build into it, guys, and you guys just sit back and watch. Alright guys, so basic instructions done. As you guys can see, basically it's just a male 1/2 inch, threaded into a reducer, threaded reducer that goes to 3/4, and we buzzed 3/16 holes in here and super glued these nozzles in here. Now I would like to add one more right here, but when I bought these I thought I was just going to be using 4, and I just kind of figured this all out today. So we'll rock it this way and we'll see how it reacts, and if it's good enough, then I won't bother messing with it. So all left to do now, guys, is throw the ball valve on and then run this line down the skimmer to a MacLeod, and basically see how well these nozzles are going to clean out this cone. So if you guys can see, you know, when you go to take the lid off, it's pretty simple. If you look in there, that probably drops down about 1.5 inches into the middle of the cone. You can see the nozzles in there. I need to clean this. And easy removable lid. So I'm gonna let that dry for a little bit, and I'm gonna get to work on putting a bulkhead in the bottom of this, so I don't have to keep taking my cup off every week. As you guys can see, basically I just have a barbed fitting and a slip to thread 3/4, and these little O-rings work great for things like this without too much pressure, but we'll just roll those on there, and then we'll tighten that down on the side of there. And I'm going to go take this over to the bandsaw, and I'm going to cut this down because that means my water level in the cup would be that much higher. So I'm going to go cut. So there we go, guys. I got it cut. I like that. It gives me a little bit of a little grippy thing to tighten it down with. So I'm going to go ahead and basically buzz a hole right here, and we'll install it. Alright guys, so I basically installed the self-cleaning head on the skimmer now. As you guys can see, I did something a little bit different. Since I got 2 of these cups, that other cup, basically I couldn't find a 90 at Home Depot to go here, and that straight section came into here and it kind of kinked the hose a little bit. So I just went with a 1/2 inch quick connect and 1/2 inch thread on the outside, and this should work just fine. But other than that, you guys can see the head in there. This has actually been hooked up this way for about 2 weeks now, and as you can see, I have not even touched the cone at all. Basically what happens, guys, is I did tell you guys I was going to be doing it on a hour-by-hour basis, and that was a little bit, I don't know, uncalled for. So basically, in order for this to work, I have to shut off one of the recirculating pumps for the skimmer. And we got 2 pumps here. I gotta shut this one off before I turn on the cleaning head, because it'll actually clean it so well that it'll actually start skimming it and start overflowing. So basically what happens at 9 o'clock, my pump turns off. So we'll go ahead and just simulate it right now. I believe this is the pump one. So at 9 o'clock, pump shuts off and skimmer level stays right there. You guys can see. 1 second later, the MacLeod turns on and basically starts cleaning the head. So we'll go ahead and unplug that and then plug it in so I can simulate what it does. and that runs all night long until about 6 in the morning. And at 6 o'clock plus 1 second, then the pump turns back on and that shuts off and it goes about its business. Now, it may not look that powerful, guys, but it's a pretty steady stream. I'm gonna actually modify this. Remember, guys, this is just a prototype. And I'm gonna try maybe 1 or 2 nozzles only, and we'll see how that works. But I like to get just a little bit more pressure, but for the most part, guys, it keeps it pretty clean. So that's how I did my self-cleaning head. It saves the trouble. Pretty much all I really do is come in here once a week and I'll pour in some water into the cup right there to rinse it out into the 5-gallon jug. But I thought it was kind of cool. It was really cheap to do, and I think it lets my skimmer become more efficient, you know, having that net clean every night, and when this thing fires up in the morning, you know, it's basically starting fresh with a brand new clean cone. So that's just my opinion. I'm pretty pumped about this, guys, except for the fact that, you know, my spray isn't even, you know, completely, but I am going to shoot an update on this video as soon as the shop opens back up. It's actually closed today, and I think I'm just going to try putting 1 nozzle in there and see how it basically cleans. I think I might have better results going that route, but you know, I think my skimmer's officially fully operational now. I like having 2 pumps on there because if one breaks, one of those can easily run that skimmer, so I got that redundancy there. Since I do work on the road, it's nice that I have basically a skimmer that can take care of itself while I'm gone for the week, and you know, all for under 30 bucks. So pretty excited about all this, and stay tuned, guys, for some updates on this. I'm pretty excited to see how the single nozzle works.